Hey there, it is Phoenix Amore. So now we have gotten to the point where people can see this one article that I put up and see exactly the time frame from when X was what? Fifth, sixth, seventh, when that emphasis on testing was so prevalent, right? It was like, if you can't pass these tests, then you're not what? And that went for the student and for the teachers, which is very dangerous to do because now you have teachers insecure about their teaching skills. Now you have students, dang, if I can't pass this test, then I'm apparently not this, a good person or what have you. I'm not smart. I can't pass these tests. Teachers, I'm not a good teacher. I can't get these teachers to pass this test. So it created this drama, right, atmosphere. So, but it also created a bit of an arrogance in some of the teachers who, in their minds, were like, well, I must be doing great because all my kids did this and that. But what all this did was, when you had everything based on testing and some of the teachers getting tired of their evaluations, some of them started quitting because the ones, again, I just said it, the ones that loved teaching were like, this is crap. I didn't teach just to be able to have them pass the test. So understand, it was very significant when the one guy sat with X and went through his math questions. What did he say? He got all the hard questions right. So clearly he was absorbing the information. So now you can go back and see why middle school I was going off on some of the teachers. Like, you think just because a student can't pass some test with 40 questions on it, if you assess what questions he got right, he got most of the hard questions right. So that reality check, when you go, oh my gosh, he did absorb more than what they thought. That is what I've been saying all this time. But the problem is, those same teachers, if you remember, that have the students that were scoring high and they've gotten these high evaluations, they forgot that history of how all this started playing out. How many times did I go up to the school saying, this is what I need at least the school to be able to provide so that he finds some success? How many times did I do that before? Let's just be real with this. So now I take you back one more step to the conversation I overheard with this A student girl, right? This was some of the issues that some of the teachers had to get that reality check. That 6th and 7th grade year, I said, y'all listen to all these, not my little Johnny kids, saying all this stuff about what they think they know about some of these students, right? This blonde girl is sitting there talking to these other women teachers at the football game, not realizing whose mother I am. And she's like, oh, I don't like him, and da-da-da-da. And I'm listening, shaking my head. She's a child. That didn't bother me. What did I say bothered me? These grown women teachers is sitting there just soaking it up. And one teacher, who obviously knew whose mother I was, she was kind of looking embarrassed because I think in her mind she was probably thinking the same thing. Then what happened when I said he works better with males in teaching, teachers? That was not a knock to the women. That is not a he hates women. That was he had a couple of teachers that knew, if you trip and drop and give me some push-ups, do this, do that. That is all I was stressing there. But when you have people that cannot be objective, you start having drama. Then finally, when you had this boy they were talking so much mess about, find some sort of success, guess where? In track. Think about what happened. All those people that wanted this boy to be A, B, and C, and D. If you have an ego where you can't accept that you were wrong about a person, you're going to always stir that pot. And then when it starts coming out that maybe you really were the ish starter, then you have a choice. You can stop starting stuff, or you can keep stirring the pot to where people don't even trust what you had to say about that person anymore. So now here's where we are, when now you see when I get these book emails, I say, now think about what's happening. Every time I try to hit reset, you have one or two teachers who keep trying to repeat that same pattern, 6th and 7th grade. I'm just not letting it happen. Now you understand where I'm taking folks. Take care.